Hey y'all, I just jumped on here real quick. I just came from Shabbat, and I dropped off my son, and I saw a gentleman with a shopping cart, a homeless gentleman with a shopping cart, and I was just gonna stop and give him some water, and just, and that's not what this video is about, but wow, I believe I just got ministered to by another homeless person. And when I tell you, like, he put so much joy in my spirit speaking to him, because even though he's homeless and going through something right now, he started right out the gate. I was like, here's some water. It's not open or anything. And he laughed at me because the water was alkaline water, y'all. Okay. And he kind of looked at me like, okay, whatever. We staying slim for Thanksgiving. And I was like, well, no, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, Mr. Bubble. So, I don't know, he just brought joy into my heart and into my spirit just talking to him, because he was so full of optimism and so full of the joy of the spirit. Like, he just had joy in his spirit. And I was like, okay, I don't know if he's ministering to me or I think he was ministering to me. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. But, it brought me joy. It brought me joy in my heart, because he is, by all intents purposes, what this world deems or looks at as homeless and doing without and undesirable. That's what y'all call people that maybe don't have a house. But when I tell you Mr. Bubba has so much joy in his spirit, it just exudes out of his body. You almost forget where you are, and he's talking to you, and he's giving you these little nuggets of life and these little pearls of how to treat people, and don't do this and don't do that. But he's doing it in such a way that he's listening at the same time what you're telling him, but he's also giving back to you the things he's learned in life. What? Like, the Most High is amazing, y'all. The Most High is truly amazing. Mr. Bubba, I love you. You are awesome. Like, wow. Like, I want to have that joy when I talk about the Most High. I'm hoping and I'm praying when I talk to him, I exuded that same joy that he was exuding. He listened to me, and he let me talk, and I let him talk a little. And I forgot about it being cold outside. I asked him some questions, like, so if I see him the next time, I can, give him some things he might want or whatever. But that's not what this is about. This is about learning to respect one another, learning to love one another, learning to care about a perfect stranger that I've never seen, that gave me joy for a couple minutes of conversation, like joy, pure and utter joy. He was such a sweet soul and such a sweet spirit. And I told him, I said, Mr. Bubba, I'm going to pray for you now. And he said, okay. And, and I don't know. It's just, I don't even know what this video is about. I don't even know how to categorize this video, because other than to say, sometimes when we think we're helping someone else, and you're really helping some part of yourself. So, wow, I just can't express to you how warm at first before I stopped and I noticed Mr. Bubba there and started talking to him. I was just kind of like within myself thinking about my situation in thinking about how I move forward and in what capacity. And Mr. Bubba was just like, no, honey, sometimes you got to stay on your own and you got to figure out what it is that you need to learn in your situation. I was like, Mr. Bubba, you're absolutely right. Because sometimes you can think you're fixing the situation. He was like, sometimes you just have to be. And I was like, you're absolutely right. Sometimes you can think you're fixing the situation, you make the situation worse. Wow. I needed that conversation. I really did. I guess I could say this would be named, for lack of a better explanation, words of wisdom or words of help in a perilous place. Help in a perilous place. Or I don't know. It was incredible. Love you, Mr. Bubble. Good night.